There's a lot of channels on YouTube claiming that you can make big money with YouTube Shorts. But is it actually true? A year ago, I first started posting shorts on my channel, and since that point, 7 of them have got over 1 million views. But how much money did they make? To put my shorts to the test, I made all 7 videos as YouTube Shorts and as long-form videos. And every single time, one style of video made much more money than the other. But why? For long-form videos, YouTube decides what to pay you based on 2 important metrics, your CPM and your RPM. CPM is your cost per mil, or how much advertisers pay per 1,000 views to show their adverts on your video. And RPM is your revenue per mil, or how much YouTube pays you per 1,000 views. Essentially, YouTube keeps 45% of the money generated by ads, and you keep 55%, and that's your RPM. So that's all pretty simple, but when it comes to YouTube Shorts, it's not quite the same. With long-form videos, ads are placed before, during, and after your specific content. Advertisers are paying to have their products or services shown in front of your specific audience based on their location, their interests, and their demographic. And you only have to share that money with YouTube itself, so it's a pretty good deal. Whereas with YouTube Shorts, it's a bit more complicated. Advertisers on Shorts only pay to have their ads shown in the feed, not on your specific video. And because they're placed between multiple other videos from multiple other creators, any Shorts revenue is split up with all of those other channels around you. The money is also split up with music labels and copyright owners of the songs used in Shorts. They often take up to 55% of the revenue. YouTube then takes their 55% cut, which leaves you with 45% of whatever's left. So how much is that per 1,000 views? This short on my channel has 1.1 million views, but my RPM after everything has been split up with all of those other parties is just 7 cents. That's 7 cents per 1,000 views. But here's the crazy part. I made a long-form version of the exact same idea, which only got 138,000 views, but look at the RPM. This video makes $5.75 per 1,000 views. And this is not an outlier either. My best performing short has 15 million views with an RPM of 6 cents, whereas the long-form version of the exact same idea with way less views makes $2.69. And this huge difference starts to make sense when we break down who is watching each style of video. The fact is that long-form videos and shorts have 2 very different audiences. And the reason why people are watching these 2 separate formats is really important. Long-form videos tend to have a much more engaged audience. They're usually coming to learn, be educated, or they want to connect with the creator and their content on a deeper level. As a result, these audiences tend to be a little bit older, they have an income, and they come with a lot more spending power. Whereas shorts viewers tend to be a lot younger and a lot more transactional. Most people head to the shorts feed just to fill some time in their day. They're purely for entertainment. So it's already easy to see which audience is more valuable for YouTube advertisers and which one leads to a higher CPM. And YouTube doesn't even try and hide that fact. You only need 4,000 hours of watch time to get monetized with long form videos versus the 10 million views you need on YouTube Shorts. And I think that tells you everything. But luckily, reaching a higher CPM on your long form content is partly within your control. The fact is that the topics you choose for your videos can directly dictate how much you earn. And that's because the location and demographic of your audience makes the biggest difference to your revenue. A lot of creators make the mistake of thinking that the location that they post from can make a difference to how much money they make, but that's not true at all. It's all about the makeup of your audience. Different parts of the world have different costs of living and different economic landscapes, so people in countries like the US and the UK just have more spending power versus people in Southeast Asia, which means that advertisers are willing to pay more money to get their attention and sell them products. It's pretty simple. If you have an audience from a higher earning country, you'll make more money from ads. But your CPM can still vary massively from video to video, even if you're still covering the same topics. It all depends on the audience that's finding it. For example, this video on my channel about making videos with AI has a CPM of $6.84, whereas this video covering a very similar AI topic is getting $10.84. And the only difference between these 2 audiences is that the second one has a much higher percentage from the US. But saying that, these rules don't really apply to shorts. Again, looking at a short on my channel with 1.1 million views, you can see that the majority of my audience on this video is from the US or the UK. But when it comes to the RPM, it doesn't make much difference. Because of the shorts format, it's still around the average number for YouTube Shorts. But don't take my word for it, let's get on to the bigger numbers. How much money can you make from 1 million shorts views? I'm going to take it even further. I'll also show you how much money I made from videos with 9 million views and 15 million views, and also how much money I made from the long form videos based on the exact same ideas. Then we'll dig into the one strategy that can maximize your earning potential right now. So let's start with that short with 1.1 million views, and as you can see, it's making 7 cents per 1,000 views, generating a total of just $70 in its lifetime. But here's the good news. The long form version of the exact same idea may have only got 138,000 views, but it has an RPM of $5.74 and a revenue total of $792. That's over 10 times more for far less views. Now let's go to a bigger video. This YouTube short with over 9 million views has an RPM of 6 cents, so it's generated $532 in its lifetime. Whereas the long form video based on the exact same concept only got 240,000 views, but the RPM is at $3.27 and the revenue total is $791. And now for the biggest one. This short with 15 million views is the best performing short on my whole channel, and it's actually based on my best performing long form video as well. The short has an RPM of 6 cents and a total lifetime revenue of $875. But here's where it gets crazy. The longer video got 616,000 views, so over 14 million views less, but it got a CPM of $9.50, an RPM of $2.69, and it's earned a total revenue of $1,650. And in the last month in general, we got 1.5 million views from shorts and just 72k from long form videos, and the long form videos still made more money. So whilst YouTube shorts are a great way to grow your audience in a short space of time, they're not going to make you money like long form videos can. Long form video views are just far more valuable. So if you want to maximize your money on YouTube, you should focus on making high quality long form videos first. Make sure you're picking high value topics with a potential audience from high earning countries, then focus on making the best videos possible. And when you find a formula that works and a style of video that's getting views, you then repurpose them as shorts. You can use those exact same ideas to reach a whole new audience. This is the exact strategy that we used this year to grow massively with YouTube shorts, and we're not alone. Channels like Max Fosh do the exact same thing, condensing his long form content into shorts for that specific platform. They're literally the exact same videos cut down to the bare essentials. And this strategy just means that you can use all of that great research, all of that great footage that you already have just to earn a little bit extra money from shorts. And if you want to learn what makes the perfect YouTube shorts video that engages your audience from the start, keeps them watching, and generates as much money as possible, you should watch this video next.